Welcome to Yoga Nidra for forgiveness. My name's Jess. Go ahead right away and just set yourself up either reclined or you could be upright, as comfortable as possible. Eyes can be closed, covered if you like, or even a sliver open. We'll begin with a few simple breaths, conscious breaths, feeling the inflation of the lungs as you inhale and deflation of the lungs as you exhale, effortless. Seeing if you can just ride the wave of the breath to its fullest point and all the way back down to empty, as though the tide is rolling in and back out. So we will continue breathing in this way for the next several breaths. I will talk to you a little bit about the spiritual definition or perspective on forgiveness. And before I do so, I want you to acknowledge, understand that you do not have to do forgiveness. You don't have to fully agree with what I'm saying, but rather, all that I'm asking of you is that you be willing to consider this perspective. Willing to consider. Willing to entertain. And that will be more than enough to make this practice incredibly healing, soothing, and transformative. From a spiritual perspective, to forgive is to arrive at a place of perfect understanding. The ability to see a situation or a person through the eyes of Source, which is to say, through the eyes of love, which means simply that you are willing and eventually able to see the situation or the person as having an equal number of positives and negatives, thus making it perfect by definition. Not all good or all bad, but perfectly balanced. And as the law of balance states, everything that exists is already, as it is in this very moment, in any moment, balanced. So again, all I'm requesting here is that you be willing to entertain this way of thinking, this perspective. And I'll offer a very simple mantra, an intention or a sankalpa. I am willing to see this differently. I am willing to see this differently. I am willing to see this differently. Simply repeating this mantra, this phrase, whenever you are able to realize that your mind has begun to entertain another thought, regardless of the content of that thought, whenever you're able to notice that the mind has drifted, simply coming back to this very simple mantra I am willing to see this differently. As you ride the wave of the breath, you are also able to listen and follow along with the sound of my voice. And in any moment, your mind will be in one of these places, repeating the mantra, listening to my voice, or drifting off and coming back, all while being aware of the rise and fall of the rib cage as you breathe in and out. Tide rolls in and out. Now, just for a moment, taking your attention down into your feet, and there's no need to do anything with your feet or for your feet, simply to notice the feet is more than enough. I am willing to see this differently. Tide rolls in and back out. Placing your awareness now in your lower legs, your calves, your shins. Simply aware of the calves and the shins. I am willing to see this differently. Lungs inflate and deflate. Awareness in the knees, the kneecaps, that subtle hollow at the backs of the knees. I am willing to see this differently. Breathing in and out. Awareness in your thighs, your hamstrings, your quads. Simply aware, I am willing to see this differently. Tide rolls in and back out. Place your awareness in your pelvis, your hips, your buttocks, your lower abdomen, pelvic floor. Simply aware, I am willing to see this differently. Breathing in, breathing out. Awareness fills the lower abdomen, lower torso, the lungs, the ribs, the belly, the low back, sides of the ribs. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Awareness filling your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, your shoulder blades, your armpits. Just aware. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Awareness filling the arms, the biceps, triceps, the elbows, forearms, wrists, and hands. Just aware of the arms. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Awareness filling the neck, 360 degrees around, just aware of your neck. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Awareness filling the entire head, the jaw, the base of the skull, the inside of the mouth, nose, sockets of the eyes, the forehead, the eyebrows, the scalp, the brain, the ears. Just aware of the head. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Aware of the entire body resting heavy, dense, supported from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. I am willing to see this differently. Breathe in, breathe out. For the next several breaths, simply repeating, I am willing to see this differently. Body resting. Breathe in, breathe out. I am willing to see this differently. You may linger for as long as you like. And whenever you notice that you've drifted or even dozed off, simply coming back, reaching for your mantra, I am willing to see this differently. Breathing in, breathing out. Reaching for this mantra throughout the day. Coming back to this practice regularly. Until you feel a sense of neutrality, emotional neutrality, spaciousness around the person or the situation you've been working to forgive. Hope you enjoy.